Don't tell me.
Hi, I'm Kit, and today I'm going to be ranting about where I've been, what I'm doing, and what's to come. So without further ado, get yourself something to drink, something to do, and let's get started with this video. So where I've been, it's been about a month, almost two actually, since I last posted a video. First off, I would just like to clarify, that last video was 100% a joke. Juggles isn't real. I am not Juggles. It was 100% a bit. We're never going to bring it up again. And yeah, Juggles isn't real. That's the only thing I need to say. That was not really intentional. I had definitely meant to actually make this video like almost 4, maybe 5 weeks ago. Things got out of hand. And the thing that mainly got out of hand was I got a job. I'm not going to go too much in details because, I mean, nobody really cares. I work in an apparel shop. It's really cool. My boss found out I have a YouTube channel. He does not know what it's called. He did make fun of me. He wasn't like, oh my gosh, Gen Z are making a YouTube channel. No, it was 100% like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're living a secret double life and you didn't tell us. I bet you have like 1 million subscribers and you're not even going to tell us. And I was like, no sir, my YouTube's not that big. That's my TikTok. And that's only because I made Dream SMP and Animal Crossing New Horizons content. So speaking of subscribers, I am working on a subscriber milestone video. I didn't think we would pass 100 for a while. It's all these YouTube shorts I've been making. I'm getting to it. We just make sure you don't pass the next milestone, but that's a secret. I'm not telling you which one that is. You'll see when it comes, because even if we surpass it, that's just another video on my plate. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I got a job. I do embroidery. It's really cool. Based on the nature of my work, I really, at least now, because I don't have like a ring light, I am using sunlight 100% to light me up. I look great in natural light. I can't really film after I get home because I get home around 5 p.m. and I know it's summer, but it's not a good window for late night filming. It's mostly I cannot have my main light on because then it's backlit and I look like a little gabba-blimb. And we don't love that for me. Now, as I mentioned, it's a full-time job, 40 hours a week. I don't have a lot of time to make content, and that's sad because my brain is always screaming at ideas, begging for me to please make this idea happen, and I can't do that if I'm busy. But there are pros to this. There's a good news with me getting a job. I'm making money now, which is great because you know what I can do with money? I can buy equipment. I can buy something to cover that wall. Could you believe that? Something on that wall? This could change everything. But we're not there yet because we're still on where I've been, and I've been at work. Now on to the next section. What am I currently doing? Okay, I have a job. I'm trying to make a video. What are your current projects, Kit? Why did you feel the need to update us instead of dying into obscurity? Well, first off, I still want the attention. Second off, my brain tells me ideas and I want to make them. And third off, screw you. That's about it. So as you've probably noticed, because I have been posting them on YouTube, and these are the reason that I've passed my milestone sooner than I thought I was going to, I've been making shorts. And it is with the goal to fill out a sketchbook, which I have never really done before. But it's actually more than that. So yeah, there's the short content, but there's going to be long form content. And what I mean by that is I don't just want to fill up a sketchbook. I want to make an art book. A book that you can flip through and you can see all my art, and it's not necessarily there's a through line, but it's not like the same thing, because that was always my thing of why I couldn't do it digitally. Well, there was a couple of reasons why I couldn't do it digitally. If I did it digitally, I would have a hard time figuring out what I want the page size to be, because I like designing big online. It doesn't always look good shrunken down, or I like to design really tiny and it doesn't look big. I don't know why I'm like that. Okay, I'm sorry. I just am. If it was digital, I would feel like it had to be a lot more cohesive and well designed. I wouldn't have allowed as many mistakes because online you can kind of make the argument, well, it has to be perfect. It's digital. You can go back and fix that. But I want to have an art book, and the main theme is all of it is done in gouache. And now I'm not sure how big this art book is going to be. It really all depends on the page strength because they'll either be one-sided, 60, or it'll be double-sided, which is 120 illustrations. I should probably test that out soon so I can actually get a definitive answer, so I can get a definitive date of when it'll approximately be done. You know, as definitively as an approximate can be. And then add like 5 months. So when I finally fill it up, either 120 or 60, I'm going to take the little sketchbook that they're all in, and I'm going to destroy this. I'm not going to destroy the pieces, but I'm going to rip out each illustration. They actually kind of technically can get ripped out already and then put back in. It's a really cool design of the book, but they also have the little rippy perforated edges. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to rip that out. I'm going to bind it, put it in like an actual nice book. I might even paint the sides of the pages. Who knows? But I definitely want a very like well-polished art book of all my art. And I think it'll be really cool because I don't have a lot yet. I have maybe 5-6 finished paintings, but you can tell like from the first painting to like even just like the third painting, I've seen like a definite improvement in my work. And I think it's freaking insane because it's just me getting used to the material and getting used to subject matter. So I'm actually going to show you right now so you don't have to go to my shorts. Although you should check out my shorts. I love attention. This is the first one I did. This is of Wally Darling, and it's not bad. I'm definitely playing pretty safe though, I'd say. And then there's the third painting, which is also of Wally, because I'm obsessed with him if you haven't been following the shorts. So this is the third gouache painting I did, also Wally. And like, look at that! I feel like there's pretty big improvement from 1 to 3. So I'm really excited to see the difference from like 1 to 60. Should 60 also be Wally Darling? Let me know in the comments down below. I will read them. But so that's the main project I'm working on, and I'm so excited for it. It does take me a lot longer to do the paintings than I want, because what I normally do is I'll do a sketch with watercolor pencils. I will fill that in more or less to get a feeling of what colors will go where, also general placement. And then I go over it in gouache, but gouache is, if you don't know, it's like watercolor, so if you don't want it to blend too much, you don't want to work in sections together. So that will take like a year at fastest, I feel, because I've been working on it since April. Yeah, since April, I feel. And I'm only 6 images in, which if we're only doing 60, I'm making great work. If it's 120, I'm making terrible work. So that's the biggest project that I'm working on right now. Now, there's a couple other like miniature projects that I haven't really talked about because they're not really important to the channel, and I'm just kind of wrapping those up. Those are a lot of requests for crocheted animals from people I know, people adjacent to me. A couple side projects, like I'm actually crocheting my own animals. I don't have Freddy because Freddy's technically my nephew's. Bonnie Bunny here. So he was the first one I made. The other day, I finished this one, and this one I feel like is the coolest one. No matter what, he'll be the coolest. It's mostly because he's a fox. I might have gotten his hook hand wrong, I will admit that. But look, his little eye patch flips up. So I'm wrapping up a couple side projects. So that's going to take up some time in the next few weeks as well. I'm going to try and get them out of the way because I know that I've been procrastinating on all of them for so long. I just need to get them done. In the near future, I actually have a couple ideas for some really dumb series. I don't know if they'd be shorts or if I can make long form content of them, but that's just a couple art projects that I've been working on. So specifically, that would be A Date with Sue, kind of just explaining how I went about it. I'm also making washi tape, and that's like almost 100% for branding. I use a lot of washi tape in my gouache videos because washi tape is slightly water resistant, meaning the paint won't leak under it, and it's a lot more delicate than masking tape, even more delicate than painter's tape, so I really love using it. Washi tape, if you've never bought it before, is kind of fucking expensive. It is like $3 a roll. It is insane. But I looked it up, and if I buy 100 things of washi tape that I designed myself, it's only like $1.20 per roll. So I'm going to use that for branding and also give that to people I know in real life that also use washi tape. So that's coming up, and I can make a video on that, and I think it'd be really cool because I actually recently found it. You can make washi tape. Like, I thought that was something like bougie people made, like kind of like level of like enamel pin, but it's not. It's like super easy. So I could do a couple series on that, me just doing dumb things. And also, I'm working on a couple videos right now. I'm not editing any of them. I still need to film all of them because filming is like a really big mental barrier for me. I'm getting better about this, but you know, there's times and places and blah blah blah. But I am working on a couple videos. I have a couple ideas that I want to do. So as I mentioned earlier, A Date with Sue is in progress. I've mentioned it a couple times before and then like never talked about it again because I was gone for 2 months. It is in progress or process. It's working. It's going through it, okay? I have most of the script for the first branch, which isn't a lot of choices. Really sorry about that. It's just pretty hard to actually write like a branching thing. I am working on a lot of the art assets. Some of those things are probably going to end up being sketches just for the beta because I am going to have to go back and fix a lot of them anyways. So when my art skills improve, I'd like to work on that. So I want to have all the backgrounds drawn at the same time so they're at least a little bit more contained. Like Sue, she can change a little bit. She deserves a little bit of change as a treat. That's my opinion. But that's coming up. I'm going to try and get that finished. I'm going to try and get it finished before August. I'm really going to like start grinding on that. I'm very sorry I let it go this long. That was not my intent. And then things are going to look a little different on the channel. I'm not going to delete all my videos or anything because I'm going to keep them up for the prosperity so people can see if I ever make it to, I don't know, what's a good number for YouTube? I don't know, 1,000 subscribers. They can see that I've always been like this, a dumb little clown. Juggles isn't real. Keep that in mind. I've always been a dumb little clown. Juggles isn't real. But I want to actually clean up the channel and work on branding. So kind of figuring out a style theory. But I want to work on actual branding for the channel. So changing my banner from that really random crying funny picture I have to like, I don't know, Sue or maybe even Kit, or maybe even me. Updating my photo because that photo was taken during COVID, so I'm wearing a mask, kind of cringe. But that was actually also, that was back when I was insecure about what I looked like. Now I know that I'm ugly and I'm proud of it. Just cleaning things up, getting a good idea for thumbnail styling. And of course that'll change because algorithm, bleh. But at least making it look a little tidy, cleaning things up, that's gonna be a goal of mine. And that'll actually probably tie into the washi tape since that's supposed to be branding too. Gaming streams. I want a game. I feel like I don't have clear direction. Like I'm just playing the game and I know that I play the games in really boring ways. So I think with future games, because I really love RPGs, I'm gonna I don't want to say challenge, but I'm gonna have a challenge if that makes sense. So like for example, I really want to get Pokemon Scarlet. Yeah, Scarlet. I had to think if I was going to get Scarlet or Violet. I'm going to get Scarlet because I want to do a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure challenge where every member of my team has to be a fighting type. And I'm going to name them after one of the JoJo's and, try and brand it to be similar to them. So I'm not just going to grab whatever fighting type. Like I have a theoretical team in my head. We do have one though, and we're gonna pick the duck. We're picking the duck, and his name's gonna be Josuke. But I'd like to do things like that, so I have like a clear direction, a clear bit to go through the whole time. And maybe I'll post a couple of those clips to this channel if I ever get around to it, because just getting the setup is like $600. It's insane. But I think it would be fun. Speaking of fun, I think it'd be really fun for me to do skits. I don't know if these skits would be sprinkled into videos as like little flavor things. I love it when YouTubers do that. Or if they'd be like ProZD skits, just like one-offs. But I want to do skits. I will hate myself for it, but I'll do it. Like, I posted it on Shorts the other day. It was a skit I made about Alex from Stardew Valley's 5-heart event. So I want to make more skits on that. Especially for Stardew Valley, because some of the characters are like real special. Like I'd been married to Shane for over a year in the game, and like I had just become really good friends with Abigail because I finished like the friendship board in the community center, and Abigail was like, I know how to read palms, holds hand, ooh, and I'm like, I'm a woman of God and I am married. Get out of here, you wench. But anyways, yeah, that's where I've been. What I doing. What's the future? It's time for me to wrap up the video. And I don't remember how I ended videos. I felt like it was somewhat consistent, but I can't remember it. But yeah, that's the end of the update. That's the end of what's going on with my life and the plans that you guys are legally required to hold me accountable for, because otherwise I will forget. Anyways, thank you for watching my video. If you stuck around this long, you're a real one. Make sure to follow me on my other socials if you want to see more of me. Honestly, you actually probably won't. I am very bad with social media because I don't remember any of the passwords, so the only one that's on my phone is TikTok. Cringe. I'm posting to TikTok about the same time I'm posting YouTube Shorts. Actually don't follow me on either social media. It will be linked down below, but don't hit follow. Make sure to hit like if you enjoyed this video, even though I know it was a lame, boring update video. It means a lot to me that you were watching. So yeah, love ya. See you later. Bye.